Have you ever been in a situation that you booked the flight but cannot fly due to some reasons? Have you ever planned to cancel or reschedule the flight and the airlines might charge you a hefty amount to do so? For example, if the passenger is traveling from New York to Los Angeles, and the cost is $200, and the passenger wants to reschedule the flight, then airlines might impose rescheduling cost $50 and another $50 for the fare difference. For $200 flight, the passenger needs to pay an additional $100. Cancellation is another story. If the ticket is refundable, then airlines will collect some amount as cancellation charge and refund the remaining money. But if the flight is non-refundable, then you don't have a choice rather than flying. Instead, why can't the passenger resell the tickets? Why airlines are restricting the name change of their passengers? Let's see this concept in why facts in aviation. In an airline industry now dominated by a few oversized carriers, airlines tightly control these policies. In USA, domestic airlines collected a record $2.5 billion in ticket change fees in 2012, and Delta led the flock with $778 million, an increase of $11 million from the previous year. Although airlines have valid business reasons for their ticket restrictions, consumer advocates say they are too rigid and avaricious. To passengers, the name change policy in particular seems like a way for airlines to pocket more of their money. A fully refundable ticket costs almost twice or even more than a restricted ticket. And even when passengers have a valid reason to cancel a trip, airlines are unmoved. Airlines don't allow name changes for two reasons. The first is airline policy. An airline needs to know who the customer is so it can provide quality service. It also relies on tickets being non-changeable in order to manage its seat inventory. Since air transportation is a service that perishes when the aircraft door is closed, it is in both the passengers' and airlines' interest to closely match the number of passengers to seats available, from both a customer service and revenue management perspective. The second reason is security, or ensuring that the ticketed passenger is the same person going through the TSA checkpoint and getting screened. Those assertions are more or less true. But the more true part involves an airline's ability to make money. If name changes were allowed, then passengers could resell their tickets anytime, subverting an airline's ability to raise ticket prices as the flight becomes full. That would lead to declines in revenue. The less true part is security. The Transportation Security Administration uses a system called Secure Flight to screen airline passengers, but it's capable of handling checks instantly. In other words, if airlines relax their rules on name changes, the TSA would have no trouble accommodating them, as still, the airline can allow the reissuance of the ticket by changing the name and not charging an additional fee. There is no reason why a consumer should not be able to easily transfer her ticket to another person in the event that he or she cannot travel. Permitting a name change makes sense to passengers, and not just because an airline won't incur any security risks or additional expenses. Let's hope the airlines consider this name change policy in the future. Please subscribe this channel for more aviation-related videos. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Also post your aviation-related questions in the comments section. We will soon make a video for you.